In late 1991, the then USSR Republic Ukraine held a referendum on its independence from the Soviet Union. All eyes watched how the second largest republic in the USSR would vote, for if the people of Ukraine voted to leave, there would be no hope for the survival of the Soviet Union. On December 1st, 1991, Ukrainians voted 92.3% in favor of leaving the Soviet Union, marking the eventual collapse of the communist realm. If Ukraine had voted to stay, there was a real possibility that the USSR would have survived in some form. This video isn't specifically on the topic of Ukraine leaving the Soviet Union, though this is important in the story I'm about to tell. Today, we're going to be focusing on another referendum that was held on the same day, the Trans-Carpathian Regional Referendum. The region of Zakarpattia has a much different history from the rest of Ukraine. While the east and central parts of Ukraine have been controlled by Russia, and the western parts by Poland, Zakarpattia has been under the control of the Kingdom of Hungary for hundreds of years. This ethnic and cultural divide from the rest of Ukraine led citizens of the oblast to want self-governing from the rest of the new state. On the same day as the independence referendum, citizens of Trans-Carpathia voted 78% in favor of self-governing status within the new Ukrainian state. This was different than the autonomous status of Crimea, but they would have been able to self-govern themselves in some other capacities which were different from other oblasts. The referendum outcome, though, was not honored in Kiev. The decision by the head government of Ukraine has led to widespread frustration from Rusins and Hungarians in Zakarpattia, otherwise known as Carpathian Rus, as well as its diaspora. With the ever-growing Rusin identity since the fall of the Soviet Union, along with the increased pressure from Hungary in regards to ethnic Hungarians in the southern plains of the region, it is only a matter of time before another referendum is held.